What is progress? Is it a flip of a coin? Is it luck, chance, or is it persistence? What is consistency even? Doing something qualitative over and over again? Well, has Sjgam done that? We've seen several products from them. Some we like, and some were like, this is terrible, and it's after the thing you made that was really good. So today we're going to take a look at another Sjgam, an M27, and are we going to see the good Sjgam or the what's going on here? Where's your consistency, man? Remember to hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss an episode of our content. But let's dive in and take a look at the big screen 7-inch M27. At Great Clips, every day we make men's hair look fabulous, just like this customer, John. Let's watch John as he walks in.
Hi, I'd like to get a haircut. Do you have any availability now?
Sure, let me check. We have a spot in about 10 minutes.
So if you want to be like John, come on down and get your hair cut at the Men's Best Salon over at, no wait, I'm not a Great Clips spokesperson and I don't own a hair salon. What's going on? Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Or welcome to the channel for the first time, new deadheads. Today, we're going to take a look at this. Sjgam, our friends, Sjgam. So the box here looks like, it looks like an Anbernic kind of box, actually, if I'm being honest here. But we have the Sjgam logo in the middle right there. It does have a nice little silver inlay. So this is kind of giving an idea that this is going to be maybe one of their more premium products for Sjgam. Let's certainly hope so. Looking around the box, we have 64 gig, and then on the back we do have some information here. Video game controller gamepad. Controller gamepad. Okay, that's interesting. Controller gamepad. And it does say it's a Linux operating system, supports 30 emulators, quad core, A55 and a Mali G52. It's indicating a Rockchip 3566. So we'll see. A 7-inch LCD. It's at 1024 by 600, so not bad. 4,000 milliamp hour battery and a TF card support. 16 million color RGB racing rainbow light ring. Let's certainly hope that is that. So let's get this out of the box here. Oh, and right on top we do have a screensaver. So there's a screensaver right there. This feels like the good kind. Yep, good kind of screensaver. So not bad right there. Let's take the handheld out of the package here. Let's get this out of the way. And underneath, what do we have here? Oh, looky there. Now, again, going with the sort of, premium theme here, we do have an HDMI cord. So that's kind of nice. We do have USB A to C cord here. So typical USB-C A to C. So again, Rockchip 3566. We have some wipes and nothing else under that. So let's get this all back in here. And let's take a look at this handheld because that's what we want to see. And as I get this out of the box, out of the Sjgam. The last Sjgam we reviewed was the Nintendo Switch looking M25, which had the Rockchip 3566. It really did have that. We were able to verify that. So looking at the handheld here, and this thing is flat and thin. So you guys know I like slab type handhelds, and so this one is no different. So first thoughts in my hand, this thing is just simply, it feels pretty good. I'm not going to lie. It feels pretty decent in my hands holding it. The plastic is a little, I don't know, on the back here. These are the speakers. I'm not in love with the backfiring speakers. It looks like there may be 2 of these, so that may be good. But yeah, it's really thin. So I'll give them something there. It's a big, straight, flat, candy bar, thin handheld. Feels pretty good in the hands here. Looks pretty good as well. Going to give it that. But immediately, let's talk about the first thing I noticed. And the very first thing that I noticed here is, yes, we have Vita style sticks. Oh boy, why'd they do that? Does anybody want Vita sticks ever again? Anybody? Anybody at all? Vita sticks? I don't know why we have Vita style sticks, because that's just not, that's crazy to me. So there's no R3 or L3. They're kind of tiny feeling. They're very plastic and hard. Don't really like those. Let's try the buttons. The buttons seem okay. The buttons are independent, so that's not bad. Okay, so not bad with the buttons here. No problem with the buttons there. That sort of see-through dome type looking buttons. Yeah, I'm okay with the buttons. See if this D-pad is okay. We don't like the sticks, but oh, D-pad's kind of rough. Ooh, yeah, D-pad is not doing good. It's sticking a lot. I'm trying to pivot. It's not pivoting very good. It does have this nice size to it. It's very loud. Yeah, just not good. I don't think the D-pad's that great. Let's try these shoulder buttons. The shoulder buttons are inline and small, going with the thin theme. They seem okay, so no bad there. Looking around the rest of it, there is nothing on the bottom, so nothing on the bottom, nothing on the sides, everything, all the ports are on the top, and we have, oh looky, an on-off switch. This is not a good sign. On-off switch on a premium, well, premium for that company's handheld? This thing is up there in price. We do have a Type C. We have our headphone hole, and then we have a TF card and an HDMI slot. So initial thoughts, just holding this thing. It's big, but it's flat, it's thin, doesn't weigh much. It rattles a little bit, not much. Do not like the Vita sticks. The buttons are good. D-pad is not good. Shoulder buttons are good, and it has an on-off switch. So initial thoughts are that this is already kind of just not hitting the mark. But let's fire this thing up and see if we like it any better. This is the Miyoo Mini V4. And much like that wall right there where space is happening and things are disappearing, this will soon be gone forever. AliExpress, our friends, have an awesome sale coming up this month, the 618 sale, and wanted to tell you about products like this. Check out our description in the videos at the bottom and look for my special code so you can pick up something like this or any of the wonderful handhelds that they sell. This sale is only going to be limited, but it's one of the best sales of the year. So make sure you check it out and head to AliExpress so you can have a chance at grabbing one of these Miyoo V4s before they're gone and as empty as this wall over here. Back to the show. All right, let's turn this thing on and hitting the on switch, and we have a loading screen here. Let's see what it's going to load into. I'm a little nervous here. I don't know what software is on this. It's going to be Emulec. Or is it going to be... Oh, look, that's bright. And okay, I don't know what this is. Let's see here. All games, MAME, N64, PSP, arcade. So it's loading some games as if it's a 3566, but we'll see. Genesis H for HD, Master System, Neo Geo Pocket, PC Engine, WonderSwan, Game Boy Advance, SNES, Atari, Lynx. Okay, so lots of games. Let's see, can we do any theming here? Is this emulation station somehow? I don't think so. It does show that there's a menu button, and oh wow, our menu button is search only. This is not looking good, guys. This is not looking good at all. Up here on setting, we have show the brightness. So it looks like the brightness is turned on. We have the volume, system settings, language version 1.3, M27. And we can turn the lights on and off, and that's it. We can't do anything with the colors. Is this a touch screen? Not a touch screen. Okay, I don't know if this is Linux. I don't know what this is. But yeah, this is not off to a good start here. The D-pad is okay for moving around, but again, it's sticking. Not really sure how I feel about that. But as I show you guys some footage here as I play through the games, let me say that I am very disappointed with this. There is only one thing that I like about this handheld. It has a nice, big, beautiful screen and a form factor that's nice to hold and flat. This is a bipolar company. I don't understand you, Sjgam. I don't understand you because the M25 had an actual Rockchip 3566. We opened it up and verified it, and it had a screen that was okay for a 7-inch, but this is a better screen. Why was this screen not on the M25? And why does this exist? Also, this is more thinner and sleek than the M25. So while there were things about the M25 we liked, such as the fact that it attempted to have a dock and it tried to be sort of Nintendo-like, this would have been better overall. But this thing is just terrible. I'm convinced it doesn't have a 3566. In fact, our friend Sleepy has already been testing this, and he showed that if you go into PSP, it's not a 3566. It's probably a 3128. But we're going to open it up and find out because I just don't know. I don't trust what this is. I don't like how this is playing. This is a huge disappointment, especially coming from a company that has put out things that we liked. The M17 was janky, but the community lifted it up and took it, and it was a great start. We had the Cyclops, which we liked quite a bit. So, then we had the 4.3-inch widescreen vertical, which was interesting at least and wasn't too bad. And we have some dingers like the M21, which just was a step backwards and terrible. And they've had some other terrible set-top boxes and things like that. But this is just not very good, except for this screen, guys. So I'm just not very satisfied with this. I wish I could say that this was, worth getting. They're asking an insane amount of price for this. If it is indeed a 3128, which I think it is, or even worse, it's not a 3566. But even if it was a 3566, the E6 Max for like $10, $15 more, just better. This has a beautiful screen. That's the only thing I can say about it. The screen looks really good, but it can't play anything to show it off. It's 16.9 and it really can't play PSP. What? What's the deal? So it's kind of just an abomination. It's an abomination. So I don't really think that this is worth your money. This is a big no from Dead Fred. This is what are you doing, Sjgam? I don't understand your methods. Maybe the ones that I think are the worst sell the best. I don't know. Tell me, Deadheads, what do you think? But anyways, in this next section, let's open this thing up. Let's take a look inside, and let's verify what's in it. Let's find out what CPU is in it because I don't think it's a 3566. We'll be right back. Hey, you, did you just get that new Nintendo Switch too? But it only comes with Joy-Cons, and you want something that's better for your Mario Kart. Well, how about this? This is the Gulikit Elves Pro 2 in the Sega Saturn style. It also comes in a black style. Now we have the retro style here, and again, we want to thank AliExpress, and they're having a huge mega sale, their 618 sale coming up. So make sure you hit my description and look for the links and codes to my page so you can save on items like this and many more. I have some exclusive deals down there. But this controller is pretty amazing. I love the case that it comes in, and you can see it's easy to store and it's nicely presented. This thing has really nice sticks. These sticks are great. We know that Gulikit makes some of the best sticks for analog, so no problem there. I also love this D-pad. Oh my gosh, it's great. With big, large buttons. And yes, this does work for the Nintendo Switch straight out of the box. So again, make sure you hit the codes and check out the full AliExpress mega sale going on for 618. We'll have a lot more coverage on some of this stuff and other items you can buy in the future. Anyways, back to the show. All right, let's get this thing open and let's find out what's inside of this because, yeah, I don't think that this is going to be a 3566 or a Mali G52. I think our friends are playing games again, and this is becoming too much of a pattern where it's hard to say that it's just inaccurate. It's almost feeling disingenuous. So what do you guys think? I don't know. Maybe you need to let me know if you think that this is disingenuous, or is this just, oh, whoops, we didn't have the right thing. Now, we really hit Magic X hard, really hard with their stuff. So even though these Chinese e-waste companies that nobody's paying attention to except maybe me, Wicked Gamer, and Nick, we still should hold them accountable and not give them a pass just because they're not getting the attention that some of these other ones are getting. So, you ask me, yeah, they should still be held accountable as well. So, as we get the screws out of here and get this pulled up, we're going to find out, I guess. We're going to try to find out. This last screw is being a little bit of a pain in the something. Anyways, guys, it's Father's Day, so I hope you guys are having a great Father's Day to all you fathers out there. Hope you're sharing the love of retro gaming or gaming in general with all your childrens out there, and hope that you're having a fantastic day. Sometimes these are not that easy to separate. I definitely don't always want to cooperate, as I have this one screw that is being just uncooperative. Now, I don't want to strip it, so I definitely don't want to do that. But as we try to get this pulled apart here, and part of doing things successfully is always having the right equipment, the right tools to do this. And you have to have some kind of seam. Sometimes finding the seam on this is not very easy. You may have to start over near the shoulder buttons. Well, there goes the screw. Went onto the ground, but at least it came out. And what do we have here? What do you guys think is... Let's see here. This is not very well made, these buttons here. Let's zoom in over here and find out what's inside. And this is, I guess, under a heatsink. So we may have to take this heatsink off. Actually trying to fake us with a heatsink here because I see the Samsung chips here, and then I see some other CYF chip. But I certainly don't see a Rockchip, I can tell you that right now. This is a 5,500 milliamp hour battery, so that's good. But yeah, and we do have two speakers, so dual speakers on this thing. But yeah, I'm not seeing a Rockchip in this thing. So I gotta see if I can get this heatsink off. And voila! What the heck is under here? We do have a Rockchip. Guys, color me surprised. We have a 35. This has got to be fake. A 3568-2. All right, guys, this is something new. A 3568B2. So I have no idea what this chip is. I don't even know if that's a real Rockchip. That almost looks like it says rack chip. So I'm not going to trust that that's what that is. Leave me a comment if you guys know what this is. But yeah, that is not. That is not a Rockchip 3566. That is not. I don't know what that is. So, guys, this is not a handset I would recommend. There's too many problems with it. It's just not good. I don't like it. So it's a no from me. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe. And also remember to hug your loved ones and love your hugged ones, especially all the dads out there and your children, because tomorrow's never promised. See you next time, Deadheads. Dead Fred out.